Okay. Yeah, I'm in a random space. It didn't work for me either.
But you can bring them all to you, right? For that first one?
Yes, so I can just be here and just bring everyone to me immediately as I drop the link. Okay.
Okay, so Olivia, give us the first few beats. We're going to let everybody in a moment. We have 31 people.
Yep.
We're going to catch them. Start us off.
Yep. Peter's going to do the intro. Then you are going to greet them and guide them into the onboarding for 7 to 9 minutes. When we're at 9 minutes, I'll cue you to play the Slam Dance trailer, and then we go black after that, and then the owl takes it away.
Okay, great. So with that, where do I need to be? You're going to just guide them to the onboarding. I don't need to worry about
that. I will. Don't worry about that. I got it. Yep.
Okay, great. So then I'm going to bring up like a demo board that just shows the tools. I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
So I'm just going to write blockchain.
And Lance, I'll let you cue me for when to drop the actual link then.
Okay, I'll cue you for the link. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. And I'm ready to go whenever we have 32 people and it's 7 past, so.
Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to mute on Clubhouse.
Okay, and so do we have the all clear to go? Okay. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Admitting everyone.
Olivia, I think I'm hearing you on the Zoom.
Yeah, you are through Lance.
Okay.
Lance, are Peter and Michael doing the experience?
I don't know.
Came about through
Olivia, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you want me to private chat them and ask? Please, yeah. Got it.
Things that you've always been interested in, the possibilities that are going to be
Hey, Pierce, I'm going to be unmuted, so just try not to make a lot of noise. Okay.
And we were very disappointed that we couldn't be in Park City this year in person. Sundance itself has been looking at ways of adapting for the future of presenting our filmmakers, Sundance itself. And one of those ways is a decentralized future online on the Sundance channel, for example. So focused on this year as we hope you enjoy. And like we've had many discussions about this with Lance and his DSL team. And one of the big things that has been happening during the pandemic is acceleration of a very old entertainment business model, how stories are made, how they are created, and ultimately how they are executed. And I think that blockchain fairy tales speaks to the future, what is possible, and how we can adapt to give creators actually greater autonomy, greater wealth, creatively and financially. That's what makes Sundance very excited about presenting Blockchain Fairy Tales project. And I'm very thankful to Lance's team for being able to put Blockchain Fairy Tales onto Sundance this year.
Michael says he's just going to watch.
Lance and everyone enjoys this experience as much as we have planned it. Lance, welcome.
Thank you very much, Peter. It's wonderful to see everyone. We're very excited. What you're going to be stepping into is experimental. So I'm just going to say that it's experimental. We're going to be stepping into an enchanted kind of world. This experience is going to be using two things. It's going to be using Zoom as we're here gathered, and it's also going to be using Miro whiteboarding tool. You don't need, if you don't have a Miro account, you don't need to sign up for one. Okay, so don't worry about it. You'll probably be prompted when, well, actually, don't, if prompted, don't sign up. Okay, that's probably not the normal way that they want you to do it, but today, don't sign up if you don't have an account already. Okay, so you don't need to worry about it. If you get a couple preliminary kind of things popping up at you, talking to you, and trying to, convince you to, don't. So what I wanted to do here is I just want to take a couple moments to show you Miro as a tool and how we're going to use it. And then from there, we'll start to make our way into one thing to keep in mind is you'll be working in the Miro and you'll be kind of just talking to each other through audio here too. Okay? So I'm going to share my screen here to run through just some of the core functions that you'll use within Miro. And there's one thing that I wanted to just highlight that is critical to the experience. So,
Peter is going to be going through the experience.
So here this is really what it's going to look like for you. And in moments, we will actually take the toolbar totally away from you. But one thing that's important is when you're in here, there is a gear up here to the left. See how I'm able to kind of, on a trackpad, do pinching and so forth and so on, to zoom in and out on the mouse. You'll be, kind of using your mouse to zoom in and out. If you find yourself just stuck horizontal, left to right, you want to go up to this gear here, and you want to hit preferences, and it will pop something that will ask you if you're on a mouse or a trackpad. Okay? So that's probably the most important thing that I wanted to share. The rest was just kind of guided through onboarding for you. But the other thing that we'll be making use of is there's some Post-its in the experience. Okay, how are we doing on this side, everyone?
Okay, I think there might be a couple of people. I can't tell really actually who is in an incorrect place. I think most people, I'm going to obstruct people if I pull everyone to me now at the start place.
Okay, as long as they're not going down into the show.
There are 2 people who are in the show visiting Drafter and visiting Miro Hero. If somebody else could please bring them up to the onboarding,
Can you say their name?
I'll keep an eye to
Can
see
you-
if anyone else is down here.
Can you say their names again?
Yeah, it's visiting Drafter and visiting Miro Hero.
Visiting Drafter brought you to me, and visiting Miro Hero.
We don't let anybody else in if they're late. So.
There are
Okay,
so there are 2 visiting Miro Heroes. I'm just gonna bring them both to me.
thank you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, and there's a Miro near now. Just run away. Visiting Miro near.
There are like 4 of those. So
Okay.
I mean, yeah, this is why it's like a whole.
Why don't we just cover over the other part with like a black layer and lock it, and then we'll just uncover it.
Okay.
And then they'll go back up to what we've asked them to do.
Okay. Oh no, Ellen Perlman's in the waiting room.
So I should not admit her. Oh, she went away.
Yeah, no, if anybody's late, they can't come in.
Okay.
Yeah, we just keep it to the people that we have.
Great.
Okay, so
Okay.
Olivia, we're going to be going to a trailer, right, for Slam Dance?
That's
Is that
right. Yep. And we're 2 minutes into them being in the onboarding. So yes, I will cue you, and the first thing you will do is through the stage manager, you will play the trailer. And I think you probably also want to stop sharing your screen completely on Zoom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will in a second.
Okay.
I'll stop now. It'll push everybody back to a grid, won't it?
Oh, okay. So then maybe just wait.
Yeah, just wait. I'll just leave it kind of
Cool. It looks like
showing the whole thing.
looks like people are moving through the onboarding pretty well.
Great.
Oh my god, I love the creatures they're making. I can't believe it. They're so good. Ah!
Okay. And this extra black screen, I'll delete it at some point.
Okay, you'll take care of that, Olivia, so we won't think about it. You got that part.
Yes.
Okay, so the next thing that's coming up is we will be cueing the trailer for Slam Dance. So I'll fade this board to black.
Yep. And when you do that is when I will delete this fake cover.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and we're at 3:40, so it's only been a minute. These creatures are so cool. Stephen or Tanya, can I ask one of you to be my backup for clearing this rectangle on the Miro board in case my internet gets hung up?
Clearing this rectangle.
Yeah, I see somebody's moving it around right now.
It's locked, right?
Not the top one. I didn't lock the top one.
You should just lock it so
Just
it can't move it. Yeah, because
Okay.
we'll try to move it.
I am concerned about my internet lagging, so just someone else can just be.
Does somebody else have that? Somebody want to
Office.
own that
Oh, you
part?
mean to, yeah, like,
Olivia?
just
I
deleting
see
it?
somebody's moving it. Yep.
Just lock it.
Okay, I just locked it. So this top one, somebody just unlock it and delete it, and I'll keep an eye
Yeah,
if it doesn't
just
happen.
the best thing to do is unlock it and just move it out of the way.
Okay.
Don't delete it in the event that we accidentally
Right.
take stuff under it.
Okay.
Got it.
Also, I
Thank
think
you
that
all.
that black
Hey,
thing
do
is
you want to do that, or do you want me to do it?
that black.
You do it and I'll watch, and then if it does not work, I will step in.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. And then Olivia will tell me when.
I also
Yes.
sorry, I just want to flag that the black rectangle is covering the space where people go when they're
Oh,
so we need to just pull it down a little bit.
so, okay.
I can do
Tell
it.
me.
Let me
Okay.
just
Here, I think that's okay now.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, you got it. Nice.
Great.
Because that's how we're gonna measure like who is there. I relocked it again.
Perfect, thank you.
No one's there yet, huh? That's good. Good long onboarding. And
That's a good question. What is the blue arrow to move forward?
Does anybody have a response to that? What's the blue arrow to move forward?
the blue arrow is right by the word forward. You click on it and it's a hyperlink.
It's very small.
There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately.
Got it.
Can I interrupt? I'll just let them figure it out themselves.
Lance, maybe you want to screen share the little arrow.
Where is it?
It's right near the word forward. It is really small. It's just
I don't know where that is. Shark, can you just bring me to
yeah.
it? Oh, yeah, that's like tiny there.
Sorry, I mean, I don't know. Can't change that, unfortunately.
Okay, we're at 7.5 minutes.
Okay, we're about ready, right?
Yeah, how are folks doing? Are most of them moving along? Is anyone stuck?
There are quite a few people still playing with the animals.
Okay,
That's
thank
I
you.
think they might just be playing with the animals, though. I think they might have
Okay.
already done it.
So I'm gonna fade. I'm gonna hide the tools.
Okay,
I'm gonna
and-
fade the black.
Yep.
Okay, I'm fading the black.
Okay, and Lance, you might want to
Did it fade to black?
fade it to black. You're good.
Okay,
Go
and
on
now
trailer.
I'm gonna play the Sundance trailer or Sundance show.
Oh.
Is it playing?
I lost the black.
It's okay. Is it playing?
Okay, and just cueing you, Shar,
got it. Okay.
being ready to do the owl intro in Zoom.
Okay.
Okay, fade to black. Go.
Woo. Hello? 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 Hola? Hello? Hello? Greetings? Hello? 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 This is your great, great, great descendant. My voice is a composite of voices from your hereafter. Can you see us? I see most of you. If our connection gets strong enough, you will be able to see me as well. Let's try something to strengthen the connection. Let's close our eyes. Everyone close your eyes and let's take a deep breath. Allow your mind to time travel to the farthest future that you can imagine. Turn on your microphone and say the year that you traveled to out loud. Yes! Oh my gosh. I see you. I see you. And now you can see me. Woo! Wave if you can see me. Can you see me? Can you see me? Now it's a family reunion. The fact that you can see me proves that you're open to our transmission and our words. Look at all of you. This is a reunion, but it's also a call to action. Threats to climate fill our world. These threats are not new. We have inherited these threats. Once upon a futures, we can imagine a world where we overcome these threats, but we need your help. We want to learn from your collective experiences, your values, and your stories. Together, we're going to tell a new story. Are the ancestors ready? Are you ready? Okay, good. Let's start our story. Take out your pen and paper. Take a moment to think of one value you feel could change, improve, or shift our futures. Write the value down on your piece of paper. When you're finished, I'll ask you to hold your piece of paper up to your camera so we can see your value. Empathy, honesty, intelligence, compassion. In a moment, I'm going to place you in a breakout room with a partner, and you're going to share this value with your partner. You're going to take turns asking each other the same question 5 times. Why is it important to pass this value on to the future? Do not ask follow-up questions. Just ask your partner the same question 5 times. Why is it important to pass this value on to the future? You and your partner will respond separately to this question. Start with one partner, ask them the question 5 times in a row, and then switch. Are the ancestors ready? Excellent. Okay, away you go.
Shar, if you can hear me, I sent you into a room, but you are totally welcome to come back, just so I have that set up for the next time. I think I'm good. Sorry, my headphones weren't working on my phone. I don't know. I think they're broken. So I had to kind of put my phone away. Were you trying to get my attention? Did I miss anything? Apologies. You are perfect.
Okay.
You are all good. Yep.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay.
You're an amazing owl. It's so cool.
Oh my God, that's very kind.
Olivia, you're timing, right?
Yes, I am. Yep, I just started. Okay, so what's gonna happen next is in the sequence is After 10 minutes, they're going to come back. The owl's going to say, thank you for sharing the power of your value. Turn off your camera, call out your value. I'll go first. My value is Nisty or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, people are going to say stuff, hopefully. Then Shar is going to tell people that they're going to be sent to new breakout rooms and to make note of their room number and to keep their eyes on the Miro board. Okay, and that's when I'm going to transfer them. But somewhere in that time, Lance, you're going to be starting your transition stuff or whatever happens on the Miro, like the storm transition. So
Okay. Did you guys give me storms? I don't see any clouds in here. The clouds kind of rolling to the side.
Could the storm just be like layers and textures?
Yeah, it can be. It'd be great to have those clouds. Do you know which ones I'm talking about, Tanya?
I'm gonna look for them right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, and now the other day when we did it, Lance, you had the participants looking at a black place, and then as you moved around the board, you brought them to the start of the paths. Somebody's asking for help. Okay, I'll be right back.
Stage manager is not working for me.
I found the cloud and I was gonna put one in. Oh, horizontally. Is that who just?
Yeah, it's working for me. I'm putting in a cloud moving horizontally.
Okay, you beat me. There's also a cloud moving forward. Do you want that?
No, the cloud moving forward is not necessary.
Okay.
Um,
Fast rain.
the stage manager is not working for me at all.
Just reload.
Yeah, I just did. It's just not working.
Is it working for Tanya or Steven or anyone else?
I'm trying to activate something. It's not activating. All the controls are all weird. They're not. Hold on. Okay, maybe it's doing what it's
Lance,
supposed
I think I saw you activate something.
to. Okay, cool.
I just tried to activate something.
All right, I'm gonna activate the transparent lock. Okay, it seems like it's back. Okay, I'll do the operation of it. So right now I have the fade up, the transparent lock. You can't go anywhere. Olivia, was everybody okay?
Yes, everyone was fine.
Okay.
Great. Okay, so what I need to know is I can bring everyone to the start of the paths right now, and they won't know because we have the black on top. Do you want me to do that, or do you, for the transition stuff you're gonna do?
No, that's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. So then we're all set. It's one less moving piece. So let's just do it. You'll be able to tell. I should be able to see from the board that you brought everybody there.
Yeah, I just did that. Did that work? I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so I can see that they're all there. So when
That's
I fade up, when I fade up, they'll be there, and I have the transparency activated, so they can't go anywhere yet. But I do have the control. I can't. The problem is I can't. We need what would be awesome is to have a preview for the stage management tool, because it's very hard to know when you're blocking stuff. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure you had said, Stephen, that you saw the tools weren't there.
The tools weren't there?
Oh, never mind. I thought I heard you say something earlier about having seen something before. But
Okay, I'm cueing them to switch if they have not already. So that means we are at 5 minutes in the breakout rooms.
okay, so I'm sorry. You said you were able to give me clouds, and you put the clouds to go to the left. Oh, clouds moving horizontally. Okay, great. I see that.
Yeah.
And then the gunk. I'll use the gunk and the clouds.
Is there anything else you want that I can try to put in real quick?
No, I think we're good for right now.
All right, we have a rain cloud. You want a rain cloud?
No, I think I'll make do with what I have.
Cool.
So.
Okay, can I just clarify the order of events here? So they come back to the main room, Shar is talking to them, and then, so when Shar says, then keep your eyes on the mural board, not Zoom, I open the rooms, is that right? And Shar will be in their own breakout rooms, so you can speak to them through the YouTube stream. And do you know, Lance, when you're starting these transition effects relative to
Oh, I'm
breakout
sorry.
room?
I thought I was doing them before. I do them. I do them before they go to the breakout rooms. I would think, right?
Yes,
Oh, no,
yeah,
I can-
I don't know.
Well, what does it say in the run of show?
In the run of show, it has it sort of like ambiguously that fake breakout room storm with lock on, pull participants to from black to start of breakout room trails, send participants to rooms.
Okay, so let's do the transition after Shar has done stuff with them, and then like maybe we can do something so it feels like it's motivated, like a storm's rolling in, and we can kind of. Like I'm just trying to figure out how we go to the visual.
What I can do is I can make it look like I'm getting blown through the woods, like literally just by moving back.
Okay, and then I'll play music, and then I'll do like some experimental stuff over top of the screen. At which point, we'll see what's going to happen. Is now they're going to come right to the breakout rooms. We can do it when they're all in their breakout rooms. We'll do it once they've landed in their breakout rooms. I'll transition it. We'll lock it so they can't go. So they'll be looking at this. They'll be looking at this screen. I'll do it over top of this, so they can't do anything until the storm passes. Does that make sense? And then they'll go to the rooms.
Wait, okay, so they're going to the rooms before or after you do stuff?
I think they're going to go to the rooms. They'll go to the room. They'll be in the rooms, but they won't be able to guide themselves yet.
Yeah.
They'll have it locked.
Okay, so I'm taking my cue just off the script, and then going to the breakout rooms is your cue, Lance, to start on the board.
Awesome.
And then Shar, I'll leave it to you to your text to sort of gauge when to start that based on the stormy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably what I'll do is I'll say, then keep your eyes on the Miro board, not Zoom, and like kind of I'll zoom back a little bit, and that's your cue.
Great. Okay, and for time, I think we're at 8.5 minutes. We are at 8.5 minutes.
So Shar's going to catch them back here though first, right? There's going to be something where they share something.
Yes.
Okay.
We want 6 people. And I need to make sure they are in rooms 1 through 6. Okay.
So then it'll be black when Shar brings them back. I'll on after we hear their values. I'll unfade. We'll see all the places that they're going to go to the breakout rooms, and a storm cloud's just going to be rolling through, and I'm going to be cueing the music when we come back. And then I'll say breakout rooms.
When you want me to go.
Yes.
Okay.
Does that make sense, Shar?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I'm cueing Olivia, no? So as long as I just say everything correctly, then we're good.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay, and we're at 10 minutes now. Is everyone ready for me to bring them back?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm going to play some music.
hello. Thank you for sharing the power of your values with your partner. Now, we will do a ritual that will project your values into the future. Let's turn off our cameras. Now, everyone unmute. And call out your value. I'll go first. My value is honesty, humility. Call out your values. Excellent. Now we're talking. Now that our cameras are off, we will communicate solely through our voices. In a moment, you'll be sent to new breakout rooms. And this is very important, ancestors. When you get there, make a note of your breakout room number. It'll be on the top of your screen. Keep your eyes on our Miro board, not Zoom. I think there's a storm coming.
Okay, so get ready to do the stage manager. Okay, fun. Okay, everyone is there who should be.
They're in their breakout rooms.
Yes, they are. Yes.
Okay, did you just bring me to part of the board?
I did not do anything. No.
Okay,
But
'cause,
you look wrong.
something just happened. I can't see any. Okay,
Okay.
somebody just did something to the board. It's,
Okay, I'm gonna bring you to the.
no, it's all set. It's good. Wherever it is right now, everybody's near where they're supposed to be, and I'm going to deactivate. I don't know what's happening. Can somebody see that everybody's in the right place? Okay, I'm going to deactivate the lock, and we're going to fire off the breakout rooms. Okay.
Okay, breakout rooms are done. They're in breakout rooms.
Okay, so the lock is off. You can see the screen looks right. You see stuff. I can't see anything.
I'm not in the correct place at all.
Can somebody?
I can bring everyone.
Yeah,
Okay,
please do.
I see everything.
Okay, everyone's here.
Okay.
Owl voice should go.
Okay, is the live stream, like, are we on for the live stream?
Now we're the Owl Voice system to go.
Okay, gotcha.
Continue to bring everyone.
Yeah, just let them know.
Hoo, hello, hello. Are you with me? You are now in your breakout room. Make note of your breakout room number. Your breakout room number corresponds to your trail. Follow your trail. I can hear you. Hoo, hello, hello. Are you with me? You are now in your breakout room. Make note of your breakout room number. Your breakout room number corresponds to your trail. Follow your trail. Thank you for your chosen value.
Hopefully the ones that are stuck will have their colleagues will bring. Maybe we can drop into some of the rooms and see how they're doing.
I can do that as the owl guide now.
The problem is when I brought up the owl guy, we had something was going on where it was all backlogged, and I heard our voices, so I just killed it.
No. I mean, I can just go into the rooms as the owl guide.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Okay, I'll just do that.
My viewer is white. There's nothing on there.
Mine's good. Mine looks okay.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, mine's okay as well. I'll just reload. Ooh, okay. All right.
Ooh, hello? Hi. As your owl guide, I just want to make sure that you're finding your trail. Have you found your trail? Excellent. All right, I'll see you on the other side. Hi. Is everyone finding their trail? The value is the one that you picked with your partner, and you asked each other the same question 5 times. So the value that I asked you to write down in the beginning of the experience, right, the word that you held up is your value. No, it's like an emotional, moral, kind of future, speculative future value. Excellent. Any more questions? Yeah, one for each person. Okay. I'll see you on the other side. Hello. I just want to make sure you're finding your trail okay. I flew over to find you. Your breakout room is number 3, so you follow the trail that connects to room 3. Okay, let's see. That's okay. Your room number is 3, so definitely you can all find each other in 3. Remember, if the map is getting a little glitchy because of the time and space connection that we have, you can go up to the top, and by the little party bugle, there's an arrow, and you can click off your fellow the other cursors on the board to help improve the performance. Can I take you to room 3? Because yeah, let's do that, because you won't understand anything that's going on in room 4, and it's. Do you know what your cursor says, and I can help you get there? Right, but you're physically in room 3, so if you won't know what the conversation is. Like, you'll be doing exercises that don't apply to the conversation that you're in. So can you tell me what your cursor name is, and I can pull you over there? Is that what your cursor says? Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to send you a link to part of the board. And then that will send you over to the right place. Of course. Listen, I'm your guide. I'm happy to help. Okay, here you go, Teresa. Just click on that link and it'll get you to the right part. Awesome. Let me send you the same link I sent Teresa. See if that helps. You're in room 3. And here's the link for. Oops, never mind. It's not.
Like one per room. I see Shar right now is in room 3.
Sorry, I just left the rooms. I helped some people. I had to send 2 people Miro links, and I sent them within the Aaron.work thing because they could not find their board and they couldn't tell me what their cursors were. So I hope they're still seeing the stage management tool. I can resend them the Aaron.work board. They didn't know what their cursors were because they couldn't see them, so I couldn't pull them anywhere.
Okay, but how did it seem like it was going in the room?
It seemed like it was going well.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, and we're sending off Steve and then Patrick to kind of drop in to help any of the rooms that are struggling
Okay.
as participants. So those like be participants in it.
I don't think I can actually do a break.
Okay, let me just make sure. Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't a co-host. I don't know why that. Okay, you should be able to do it now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so try to go to the rooms where they have left all their cards behind so you can help them.
Yep, so that would be, I would check in on the massive group, room 5, just sort of try to figure out if they are all working in the same space together and help them move their cards, as I don't think they've quite gotten there.
So video, audio on, and that, right?
Should I jump in as the guide too?
Okay, so actually that group has started moving their cards, so maybe check in on, I'm just trying to get like who I can tell from the Miro cursors. Okay, Elizabeth Hansen, where is this person?
Room 3.
Room 3, all right, yes, if somebody can jump into room 3 and help them move the cards and get going, that would be awesome.
Oh, I think I'm right there.
Yeah, you are in that group. They're in the 3 o'clock board. Oh, I see your cursor too.
Yeah. Okay, well, I can jump in there.
Awesome, thank you. Okay. Great. This.
Can I be of any assistance? Okay. Thank you very much. So, are people having trouble moving the cards or naming the cards? Oh, that's okay. So, yes, you are now a pack of creatures. Oh, you're the preservers. That's beautiful. Excellent. Well done. Excellent job, preservers. You finished your first chapter. Follow the white trail to chapter 2. And I'll be back if I get a owl sense that you might need more assistance.
Okay, and which board area were they in?
I'm not 100% sure about that. I can check.
Room 3 is good. Is there anywhere else you want to send me?
Can somebody just drop in on room 5? Because I think they're sort of split across 2 boards.
Sure, you got it.
Thank you.
Woohoo, I got an owl sense that maybe someone might need some assistance in here. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So the time-space connection between us is sometimes a little slower. When your tools come back, I would recommend on the top of your screen turning off the fellow participant cursors, which is next to the party bugle on your right. Because of the storm we're having on the board, we don't have those controls right now. So we'll have to kind of wait it out. Have you picked your creatures and named your pack yet? Excellent. What's the name of your pack? Oh, that's excellent. Excellent. And are you moving your cards to the next chapter? Okay. Excellent. Okay, if I get another sort of owl sense that you need more help, I'll come back, but it sounds like you are well on your way. Thank you. So that group is good. One of them is having some trouble loading the screen. It's just slow. But I tried to narrativize it by being like, yeah, space-time, there's a storm on the board. I don't know. So there, he was just waiting for it to reload. It might be worth it, Lance, at some point to turn off the overlay that you have, just so that when people, I think because sometimes people's boards, they can't get in if there's an overlay. So maybe like at the start, at like for a minute, every like 5 minutes, we turn it off for 30 seconds or something. It does look very beautiful though.
Clicked on, so they should be able to click right through it. So,
okay.
Because it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, cool. Then never mind. I think it just might be a board loading thing.
Room 5 appears not to have the right people there.
Yeah. That group is like half and all over the place.
I was just in room 5 and they seem like excited and like they're having fun. So
okay. Well, that's fine then.
Yeah, they seem unaware of how off course they are.
All right. I'm concerned about this 5 o'clock board, Stephen. I see your Miro cursor down there. Actually, you too, I think, Shara.
Yeah.
There seems to be like one person who's confused and one else. I don't know. if we know.
Should I find
who's happening.
Jerome Lazard and figure it out?
Yeah, Jerome is in room 4.
Okay. You want me to check in with them? Oh, Yoko's in there too. That's fun.
Yeah, somebody's in there.
Okay.
So maybe just pop in.
Okay,
Please.
will do. Woohoo! I got a little owl sense that maybe some assistance was needed. Am I correct? There's a storm, so I'm not sure if I heard you correctly. Can you say that again, Andrew? Were you able to find the instructions and get your creature cards? Because it doesn't look like anyone has done that. Oh, here they are. Can I bring them to you? Can I bring you your creatures? Oh, you got pulled. Ah, but I can bring you the elephant, and you can carry the elephant too. Here. Do you want to? I can bring them to you, or you? I'm bringing it for you. Yeah. There we go. Is chapter 2 clear? Discussing the values and okay. And I will leave you to that because I am your future descendant, so I await your wisdom. Oh my god. Okay, I fixed room 3, the one that I was in.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
It's really funny. They were like the lessons with the fire, and I was like, well, I'm gonna leave you to that, and you can figure that out. And they were like, no, you should stay. And I was like, but I need your wisdom, so I have to go. It was really funny. Okay, so what else can I do?
I guess just keep popping in as the owl to help them.
Okay, you got it.
But how does it seem like at the level of engagement?
It really depends on the room. I think based on what I'm seeing, I I think we need to really hit that the animals need to come with you. I don't think that's like 100% clear yet. But I mean, I've seen rooms that are super engaged, and then the room that I was last in seemed a little confused. But I mean, it seems honestly like for this kind of thing, pretty normal. Like there's
Sure.
always shades of.
This room you just left us having a really spirited conversation now around the prompt.
Now they are, yeah.
Yeah. Once
Now
got
they
there,
are.
they're good with it.
Exactly, yeah. I think it just needed a little bit. They just needed to read it a couple of times, and now they're bringing over the wolf. Great. Okay. Yeah, I'll just pop into the other rooms and see what's up.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great.
I think 7 has kind of been abandoned at this point.
Just gonna stop here really quickly.
Okay, that would be great. Yeah, if you could just bring those. Thanks. Steven, so what have you experienced in terms of the level of conversation than what we've had in the past?
Yeah, it's not bad once they activate and start talking about it. They're having pretty good guesses about personalities and appearances. They never realize they're supposed to bring their card or interact with their creature card. So I'm literally just following them and bringing it, and then they're surprised to see it.
Okay, great. We should try to do that everywhere.
Yeah.
If you can drop into the other rooms too, and help bring it if they haven't brought it.
Okay, every group is pretty squarely in the ocean. They've uncovered the ledger. Do you want anyone to be looking at what they're writing to input anywhere in the final sequence, or?
Yeah, that would be great.
I can gather some of that intel.
Awesome. I'm gonna make notes in the run of show. I'm gonna add a tab that says notes and put notes there in the spreadsheet for Tanya or whoever will be collecting assets based off that info.
Yeah, people seem
our group is now having like a good conversation about which value cards they are, but it's happened in like the last round here as they realized that each of them had like chosen one of these value cards and has it.
Is that the case across all of them or just in the net?
No, just for these. I'm moving around to each.
Okay, cool.
We have a collectivist buffalo.
Oh, that's
Empathetic
excellent.
mouse. We haven't taught people how to execute care for what is not permanent.
So there's only those were the two statements there.
No, that was just a sampling of what was there. So the two statements were you can't always control other people's actions, and then we haven't taught people how to execute care for what is not permanent.
That's a nice one.
3 is scroll of instruction blank.
There's a participant named Maya who seems to be like lost or confused. I'm gonna find her breakout room. I think I see her.
Okay.
Three has a scroll of instruction that is totally blank. I don't know how I can help give them a prompt.
How many people are in that room, Patrick?
5.
Are they talking? What are they talking about?
They're talking about if there's a problem. Scroll of instructions.
Why don't you interject yourself and kind of help to? Oh, I think it might be this or something.
Can someone please join room 3? Elizabeth Hansen has asked for help.
I'm there.
Thank you.
Wait. Sorry, do we still need to fix that instruction issue? Wasn't the conversations going on in room 5 are great.
I think Patrick's 3. I think room 3 was the room that was having trouble writing.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, excellent. Oh, okay, Maya's gone now. That's weird. Cool. Yeah, the conversations I'm hearing are really interesting.
Does it seem like multiple people talking?
It does, yeah. It seems really engaging so far. I'll keep jumping around.
How's the room where William is? William is from the World Economic Forum.
I'll check in on that one now.
I think he was in a good room.
Hi, I sensed maybe I could be of help. How can I help? Excellent. We will benefit from it. Is there anything in particular I can help with? Is there anything that I can confirm about the instructions or? You're in the ocean, correct? Excellent. So, the prompt is around the idea that the values that you've taken with you, like similar to the fire, we're not able to stop the threat brought on by climate change. So when it says, please take these words to be your guide, it's sort of a reaffirming of the fire lessons in terms of flooding. So in the same way that you kind of excavated your values during the fire, it's time to now excavate them again in terms of the rising tides. Is that clearer? I was gonna, no, I'm guessing from your silence that it's all super clear. So let me try again. Once again, look at the values that you've brought on your animal cards, the values that you interrogated with your partner in the beginning of the experience. Do you remember what those were? Can you say those to me? Excellent. So in terms of those values, in the same way that you interrogated them when you came up against the fire in the forest, we're just asking you to look at them again in terms of rising tides. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think that's that idea is really beautiful. It's interesting to take that. It's interesting to take those values into the future as like the foundation, right? So thinking about those values, how can you further that foundation and kind of continue when, like, after the flood? How can you find those values again? So building off of what you've just said, which is incredible, what are the words you would use to describe that motion? So empathy, selfless, like empathy helps you find the values again, possibly. Both of what you just described, even those examples work for those cards too. And hmm. It's both a where and a how question. So finding the values and then knowing what to do with the values is it's the two-step process. I would say in this point in our transmission, we're probably in the how do you get there, and the idea of selflessness and empathy, I think, gets you to a really interesting space. All right, well, I'm going to leave you to it, and I think what you're saying sounds beautiful, and thank you very much for putting these values into the future. Hi, I'm sorry. I could hear you talking to me, but I was in the middle of talking to this group. What can I do?
Can you stall them?
Yeah.
Group one, I believe.
Group one, pesky group one. Okay, cool. I will be. Can someone just pull me over there? I'm not 100% sure, like, what.
Yes. They're okay. I think I'm here, and I'm gonna. Oh shoot! I have to go to a Discord.
If you want to just drop into their room, Shar, and just start talking to them.
Okay.
While you do that, I'll pull you.
Okay. What room? They're in room one, obviously.
I
Okay.
believe it's room one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, ancestors. I got an owly sense that maybe I could assist you. Can I help with anything? Excellent. Excellent. And what are the values that are part of this animal creature? Because I'm seeing a few animal creatures. Yeah, bring the values with you. Oh, I see them here. And I can help you fly some of them up to the top of the mountain. How is the climb up the top? So the elephant rabbit, what does that represent? Hmm. Does the rabbit represent something for your group? Care. The mouse is care, and the elephant was empathy mouse. Honest care. That's a pretty great amalgamation of creatures. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, I brought Honesty up the mountain. I brought Honesty up the mountain. And and so the mouse and the hummingbird, what does that represent? Mm. Oh, nice. So it's just like it's a double empathy animal. Excellent. The little bird reminds me of the birds that stand on top of elephants' backs as they walk. So maybe your creatures could be kind of in a collective in the same way that you're in a pack together. How much longer do I need to stall for?
I think we're okay, Patrick. Thank you.
People are starting to climb the mountain in other places.
Okay.
Should I hurry them?
Yes, maybe nudge them.
Yeah, I can keep going a little bit longer, but it's gonna get a little like silly. Cool.
How about how is Bill's room?
Oh, they seem really good. Yeah, they seem really good.
Okay, thanks. So
Oh wow, we must be really high on this mountain. There's so many clouds. Something that in the future we always think about, because animals change so much over so many different generations. Some of these animals almost feel represented in the future, and it makes me think about the ecosystems that you're designing when you design these creatures. The ecosystems of the values that you're designing, but also where the creatures could live, the bison shark creature. The shark was which value? Adversity. And the bison was collectivism. Oh, that's great. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have to say, people are saying some very beautiful things in this. The group that I'm with that's still at the top of the mountain is just kind of putting all of their animals together in different ways and talking about the ways that the values can interact. So I feel like that's ideal. Are we?
Has anybody another group that looks like they've reached the top of the mountain? Olivia, can you give an update on the mountain climbs? You're muted, Olivia, if you're trying to talk to us.
Sorry, I think I was trying to talk before this happened too. 5 o'clock has reached the top of the mountain. 1 and 3 o'clock we're still waiting for. They look like they're both still putting their people to their
So, Char, well, you said that one group was having a good, interesting conversation, so we probably don't need to worry about them, but maybe you can go to the other group and kind of do a stall there.
Sure. What was the other group that needs a stall?
So this one I'm not sure if I know, because they're just visiting people.
Okay.
Um,
I can just go around the rooms and ask where everybody is.
okay.
Okay.
The group is about to go come on.
Excellent.
Okay, so I okay. Okay, so Lance and Tanya, are you all prepared for your final sequencing? Great. Are you ready to do your final thing? So that's gonna have to be we're not doing the YouTube live stream, right? We're gonna have to bring everyone back to the main room.
Correct.
Okay, so do we want to share? Do somebody share whose thing is working, share their screen in Zoom, or hope that they're still looking at Miro?
I think we should share the screen and push them to the end.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so
Just cue me and I'm ready to go.
Okay, so do I want to bring everyone back now?
Well, no, they're not. The two of the groups haven't climbed the mountain, have they?
Oh, sorry, I thought you wanted to like push them towards that end.
Well, we can. I mean, they're putting their stuff together. I mean, does anybody with any of those groups get a sense of where they're going?
Yeah, I can tell them to start heading up the mountain.
Okay, and then, but the other one?
Okay, so, yeah, so if you two can have that happen, and then give me a heads up when they've reached the top. When that happens, I will close the breakout rooms, cue you, Char, to start talking, and Lance, the sequence to go for the end.
Yeah, I'm just going to concentrate on the end. Somebody else is going to share their screen. Then,
Okay.
do we know who's going to do that? Who's going to share screen?
Tanya, is that something that you're doing?
We should.
Stuff.
Yeah, because if I share, let me see. Maybe let me see. Maybe I can.
I'm going to check out room 5. I'll be back.
Thank you.
Hello? I wanted to go up the mountain with you, if I may. Excellent. Okay, that's okay. Can I have you chosen a creature to climb up the mountain with you, because it's quite an arduous journey. So to do this climb, you need to have kind of an amalgamation of all the creatures. So what I would recommend is putting some of your creatures together and allow the values to kind of help you get up there, because it's pretty steep. Yeah, there we go. We have a whale body. That's very strong. Is that a care body? Excellent. Here we go. Oops. Of course. There we go. Excellent. And you have a cooperation wolf, and so it's a kindness rabbit and a whale of care, and an empathy. Okay.
So the idea with this whole thing, they're all going to see just our screens and guarantee that they're seeing the codes and Shark's going to do the crap out of
Mm-hmm.
just stage management.
Can who I can bring your cursor over here if you tell me what your cursor says. Oh, Bonnie. Okay, cool. Awesome. So do you know what your cursor says? Okay. I can also screen share for you so you can kind of see what we're doing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chad. Excellent. The animals have to stay in the positions that they came in. Should we Bye, Chad. Kaven, are you feeling ready to move up the mountain? Okay. Maybe it could be a two-headed creature, and the elephant head could go there. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Okay, cool. I am gonna... Can you wait just 5 seconds? Okay, thank you so much. I will see you at the top of the mountain. Okay. Thank you for your future values. Okay. This group is... Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Let me just quickly set up for this. And I'm set up. So I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm closing the breakout rooms right now. They will close in 10 seconds, and I'm pulling everyone to me right now. Everyone has just come to me on the board. 2 seconds.
Are we a go?
Go. Yes, go.
Welcome to the top of the mountain. We've reached the end of our journey. Let's thank our creatures for helping us in our journey. Thank you, creature guides. You can unmute yourselves and thank them. Thank you, creature guides. Thank you, creature guides. And thank you, generous humans. Now you have listened to the animals, the forests, oceans, and the mountains. Once upon a futures, there will be worlds unknown, worlds full of visions made by many and sustained by all. Once upon a futures, we can imagine a world where we overcome these threats. And with your guidance, we can do that. We brought our values to the forest. Is happily ever after guaranteed? We brought our values to the ocean. Is happily ever after guaranteed? We brought our values to the mountaintop. Is happily ever after guaranteed? Now, let's close our eyes one more time and take a deep breath. Imagine our future. What do you see?
Chart only has one line left.
Is it possible to like put on the videos or something of everybody? Yeah, I'm just going to tell them to open their eyes. Okay, I'm going to tell them to do that. Now open your eyes.
Okay, that's it.
It's all set, Char. What's you?
That's over. That's it.
I don't have anything else, but I can close it out if you want me to. Okay. Thank you so much, ancestors. Your guidance for the future will help us rebuild and reconstruct everything. Thank you for joining us to go to the top of the mountain with me. Lance, do you maybe want to reveal yourself so that they know it's completely done? Oh my God. So we have to say turn video on. right now, currently. What? He has plenty of hair. That's his haircut. Pierce, are you reading something upsetting? Okay. Sorry, you just looked really, really, really upset for a second.
So it goes, I'll just think, it actually goes down to this far. It goes down to my shin. My shin, between my foot and my knees. You know, I'll put a picture, but, well, and also on the because I think again, people want to be able to.
Here's fake cover.
Okay.
I'm going to stay 10 more minutes and then I'm going to go. How you doing? What do you want to eat something? I'm so hungry. I feel crazy. Do you want to make pasta with red sauce and like some of the sausages and spinach? Do you want to do that? Or are we trying to like leave the house? I would love to go outside and play in the snow. I just need to eat something first. Else I'll feel crazy.
We have rice and lentil in a bowl.
Are you hungry?
Let's see.
Have you eaten at all today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And Stephen, thank you, Stephen. Sorry. Sure. Hi. I can stay as the owl or be human, but I love being the owl. I just wanted to say that it was really a pleasure to guide people through the Miro journey that we went on. I This has happened in other iterations too, but I think especially this time, a lot of the things the groups have said will really stay with me. I found them really, really inspiring. And so thank you for that. And thank you for putting so much of yourself into this experience, because that is, you know, that is the immersion, right? It's introspective and it's also collective. So thank you for being so game. And yeah, you've made this owl very happy. Thanks, everybody. I just want to stay like this forever. I think this is me now. I'm just an owl now. I'll get serious. Hi. Um, yeah, I think, like I said, with everybody there, so oh, good. Awesome. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a lot that I would like to do with the owl. It also occurs to me that because we are kind of like in and out of narrativization with the guides, um, it seems like this is one of the few experiences that like doesn't really require plants or anything, but really what we could do is just have a bunch of animal guides to help the groups and like move through the room, sort of like we do with Project Immerse with the bots, but like in a nice way. I think something that I would love to explore. I'm not going to be the next iteration, unfortunately, but uh, in like further iterations is the idea of combining the values into a sort of like future superpower idea, and like that endows this kind of amalgamated creature with something to pass on to the future. That was like a beat that I got to with one group because they got to the mountain immediately and then I had to stall them. So we like did that final beat together and it actually worked really well. And the conversation they had was great. I mean, there are like some little Miro things that I would change, but I think we mostly already know those already, like background stuff. If it could all be one background, that would be awesome. And would probably improve board performance. Yeah, I mean, I think the owl will keep developing, right? This was like, I think the owl can be deeper. There can be more for the owl. Yeah. I almost like feel like there could be a fleet of owls. But it was very fun and I yeah, fun and honestly it's I feel like the owl guy could be completely improvised. The experience really feeds what you're supposed to say afterwards. I didn't really ad lib today um, because it was like, you know, the first time in the first like version of it in this way. But I think we have a lot of material to cover with it, and it's I think we have the owl can show us more, you know, which is good. Anyway. Oh, is it a parliament? Cool. Yeah. I'm so glad that you were an owl emissary. That makes me so happy. And you have, and we'll say something very quick about this. You've discovered the reality of like immersive performance, right? Which is that like literally anyone can do it, and it's like super engaging and really fun, and you like teach yourself. So, as someone who worked in haunted houses for 5 years and taught myself there, like, well done, you did it in an hour. So it's really excellent that you found that. And I think it's worth like developing those characters out and thinking about even just generally as we continue to experiment with Miro and Zoom in this way, like what is like sometimes we have adversarial guides, sometimes we have friendly guides like we had in this experience. So yeah, I think it's really worth building out the Parliament of Owls. I like that a lot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It'd be worth looking into. I haven't made a like filters in a really long time, but it'd be worth looking into how good bad an ASCII filter would look, because I was just using Snaplens today, but it would be interesting to make an ASCII owl and see how we could do that. Um, there's something about like how cute the owl is that I feel like really works because we're talking about like such intense subject matter. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. I love those eyes. They're great. Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much. Love it. Ugh. Yeah. Oh no, I was just saying yeah, and then I love the idea that they all went back to get the card. Oh, one thing I noticed, we really need to be I think we need to triple check like that the cars are on the front of everything. So maybe that's the last thing we put on the board because I kept having to like bring cards to the front and they were like, oh, the owl is magic. And I was like, yep, magic, totally. So that was fun. Yeah. Yeah. We just need to make sure the cards are always on the front of everything. Otherwise, they get hidden because there's so many layers. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Mhm. Mm. Um, I will just say from like experiencing it today, the owl is like very simple. It really is just like read the lines that are on the page and like help people out as you normally would. The one tip I would have is like I was like gonna do a voice, but honestly, just don't do that. It doesn't really make any sense, and you're gonna have to help people out in the voice. Like you have to just be the owl the whole time. So like just be yourself as the owl and it'll be great and it'll be totally fine because I think what's really fascinating about the character is that it is a human, but it's a human speaking through an animal, and that's like enough. That's like crazy and weird enough because the whole experience itself is like so magically chaotic. Thank you, Patrick. That you just be super simple with it. So no, 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 that's not what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm not doing that to you. Yeah, that was wild. one of those people had to leave to go help her mom shovel the driveway. So just so we know, super important. It is. There's a lot of snow. Oh, cool. Monday's pretty tough. Would it be helpful, Lance, if I explained a little bit more of my situation to you and we could get kind of like some kind of it's a quick explanation. I think if yeah, I don't know about Monday. I don't know about any of the days. Like so that's why I took myself out of the next performance, because I don't know about this week. Like after today, it's very uncertain. So yeah, I'll give you a call and we can discuss it and see. Yeah, sorry to be so cagey, everyone. Thank you. I don't know if I'll be near any kind of internet. But I would if I would love to join if I could. There's no way for me to like join by phone, is there? No, it's on Twitter. Oh, I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I like never use Twitter. I sort of hate Twitter. Yeah, as long as I'm not like actively driving or traveling that day, I can totally join. It was really wonderful working with all of you. And I'm sure I'll see you again in another iteration. And maybe this week, we'll see. Super fun. Romy and okay, let's do that. I'll just give you a call. Okay. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Hi. Long time no talk. So I just want to preface this with like my situation has changed a lot in the last 24 hours. And so I don't really have an answer for you scheduling wise now. And because it's like your birthday and this is kind of heavy, if you'd rather talk like on Monday, I think I'll know a lot more about my schedule then. Oh, okay. So basically the situation is this. My partner's sister, who I'm also quite close with, has like a number of like Lyme-related issues, but also a number of physical and mental, really debilitating conditions. And so for many years, she's been working to kind of like find a way to like end her life on her own terms. And about like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, she kind of told us that her final day will be on the 31st, and that she's going to this place in Switzerland that facilitates like end of life sort of services really safely. And she was supposed to leave last night, but she didn't get on the plane. So like we said like goodbye to her yesterday. And my partner is like staying with me in New York right now, with my parents and stuff. And so yeah, I was assuming that because of him and because of me, and also my grandmother just died. Like it's just a lot of like grief happening right now. That like after the 31st, I would be kind of unable to work because it's been very hard to like separate them even in the last like couple of days. So I just didn't really want to like have to cancel at the last minute. Now that she hasn't left, we don't know what she's doing. We don't know if she's going to go to Switzerland or not, which has its own like weird uncertainty. It's just such a weird specific situation. I don't really know anyone else that's ever to go through this. So if she doesn't go, I don't really know what our plans are. I think we might leave New York and drive back to Colorado. So I might be like in transit that day. I'm not really sure. So that's why I just sort of said I could let you know on Monday. Based on like where I'm at, kind of like emotionally with all of this, I think I need a couple of days to like check. I guess like check my kind of like burnout, just because it's been like constant family stuff. The other additional thing is that his sister like didn't tell his dad, and so we've had to like navigate that really intensely. And anyway, so that's the whole situation. It's been a lot of like running around and figuring out stuff. And she's also my age, which is like really intense. I think I'll know more like depending on what she does. If she goes to Switzerland, then it'll be what I thought it was. If she doesn't go to Switzerland, then maybe we're not like intensely grieving in the same way that we would have been. I really at this point have no idea what's going to happen. But my hope is, I actually don't even know what my hope is, to be honest. So anyway, that's the whole thing. Oh, that's okay. yeah, it's you know, I mean, the grandma thinks she was super old. It was just that it all happened at once was kind of strange. I also was barred from seeing her kind of randomly when I was in Hawaii. So that's drag. But yeah, so I'll know more if she doesn't go to Switzerland. Depending on what Pierce and I are doing, maybe I can join the show. I don't know. If she does go, I think probably we will be kind of navigating that. So yeah, thank you for listening and thank you for your really kind words, and I really appreciate it. So I'll just kind of keep you posted. I think for right now, I'm gonna operate under the assumption that she will go at some point to Switzerland. So I'm gonna still take myself out of the 3rd, but I'll definitely be around for the 5th if I can. And thanks again so much for understanding. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Actually, weirdly, I think that if she ends up leaving and going through with everything, I actually think Boiler Smoke would be a very powerful tool for processing the grief around it. But yeah, I don't know if you're doing any. I kind of hope she doesn't go, but I also feel like she wants to go. Anyway, but yeah, cool. Well, like I said, I'll keep you updated, and I'm just kind of taking it one step at a time because I have no control over any of it. So, yeah, I'll let you know though. Cool. Okay. Thanks, Lance. Well, listen, I hope you have a really, really wonderful rest of your birthday. And more cake and more joy and celebration, everything. You deserve it. Yay. Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. It's always such a joy to participate, so thank you.